Well, hey everyone, it's been 1 year I've been here at Nerd Fitness, so I figured I'd throw together a little video of kind of a year in review, sort of. Just I made some videos of stuff I couldn't really do a year ago. I've got a little bit of stuff from my car, I did a burpee, things like that, just kind of stuff I've talked about a little bit in the forums. Kind of editing up all my stuff now to kind of get ready for my my 8th post, my 8th challenge. And looking at my numbers, overall I did pretty well over the year. Looked like I started off really good. My first couple challenges were really good. Had a good weight loss dip. I'll go ahead and I'll put up my weight loss chart here now. So you can kind of see my chart, goes off, has a nice little slope, and it kind of has that little wavy, a little bit. I'm kind of on the upswing a little bit again on my weight. Poor eating. I don't know what it is. First, it seems like that before I ran my first Spartan race in December, I did pretty well. Seems like after that it was kind of touch and go. I don't know. I've been kind of wishy-washy. I guess the good thing is I've sort of maintained it a little bit. I'm up and down 10 pounds for the last like 6 months, it seems like. But you know what? It's time. Been a year, so let's get that next step. I need that next little steep dip. So my next challenge, I'm gonna really focus. It's gonna be really almost similar to my first challenge here at Nerd Fitness, which is kind of funny when I went back and looked at some of my goals. Like sleeping and things like that. And I've had sleep a few times because I just am a night owl. I don't know. If I let myself stay up, I will stay up, I guess. So I've got to get that back under control. But it's been a good year, really. I've lost weight overall. I've got a picture I'm posting in the forums. It kind of shows me at 3 different years. Like I just took one today, and one it was during the same month as my first challenge, and then like a year before that picture to kind of show you, I think, like what I was at my heaviest. I was pretty close to 396 in that first picture, and then I was like 324, 333 in my second picture, and right now I'm like about 280. So you can kind of see, there's difference. I can see it. And then I've got my Fitbit stats. I've almost is a relative term, but I'm at like 1,900,000 some steps for the year, and I think that's kind of awesome. I'll go ahead and just flash that up for you here. I've also I'm going to be posting that in the forums too. So just kind of cool overall. But just a real quick video. I'll go ahead and kind of splice in the videos I recorded this morning just to kind of give you an idea of things I couldn't do over the year. Alright, well, in my closet, figured I'd just show off another thing of things that have changed for me. So I got my belt on, and this was the belt I had when I was my heaviest at 396. So can't really tell probably, but right here was where I belt clipped at 396. Now, of course, last year, I was down to like 333 when I started Nerd Fitness. So, I'm down in like this area. But I'm clipping here now. And I keep this belt because it can keep going, but you can see it. It just goes almost all the way around to the back side of me. Where I used to clip here, that's just always a good reminder of me to how much I've actually lost, and kind of to keep pushing me. A year ago, I couldn't do a push-up. Couldn't do that a year ago. Alright, another thing that's different, at least in a year's time, maybe a little longer, but the last year for sure, I really noticed it, is driving in my car. And just how much my belly has gone down. It's sunk, but it's gone down. So anyway, like where I'll just kind of show you here, where I used to rub against the steering wheel. My belly was, you know, like here. I would breathe, and I would rub against the steering wheel. So I mean, I've got back, you know, I'm almost like, you know, hand's length in there. I really suck it in, you know, I can get more, but just sitting here, I mean, I can drive with my hands down here. It's a different experience. So anyway, that's another thing. Alright, so that's just a few of the things I could think of that I couldn't really do very well over the year. You know, a year ago, I would never have thought about trying to do a burpee, or I couldn't even come close to doing a push-up. I could do kneeling push-ups, barely, but... And I'm not exactly perfect on my push-ups or burpees yet either, but I'm a lot closer than I was. I couldn't really run a year ago. You saw on my driving video, I have a lot more room now from where my belly used to rub up against that steering wheel pretty much. And so things are going good, and I'm looking forward to really hitting this next challenge off, and maybe by next year I can be even more amazed at how well I've done over the year. So anyway, see you guys in the forums.